It's showtime. What's up, historians? Welcome back to Historically Haunted Vodcast, Season 5. Holy moly, Mother McCree, we're flying through it. Episode 16, I think, 17. I gotta start memorizing this stuff. You think I would, right? Adam, the historian, ghost hunter, moi, at your service. Welcome back, guys. We got a great episode again today. Before we bring on our guest, this is from a past guest, which, Bunny, you had to do this after. All my guests, I asked them to send me a special introduction. So, Christina Dubois, like Hubie Dubois from Hubie Halloween with Adam Sandler. But Christina Dubois, she's a real chick. She's on the podcast. I don't remember. Shoot. Rise of the Chariots, the Body podcast. She's a co-host. And she sent me this after she was a guest on my show.
Voice, co-host of the Flying Chariots the Rise.
Flying Chariots the Rise. That's what it is.
This is Chrissy Dubois, co-host of the Flying Chariots the Rise podcast on YouTube. And you are watching Historically Haunted Vodcast with your host, Adam Began, historian ghost hunter. Have fun, kids. Hey, weirdos. This is Chrissy Dubois.
Oh, awesome. I appreciate that. That goes right up there with all the top guys and girls and my stuff and all that good stuff. So thank you guys for checking in. We got a couple people watching already. My guest now is Bunny Sugar. She's a former hostess, I should say, of What's Love Got to Do with It. What's Love Got to Do? But with Bunny Sugars, she's also a card reader, a goods maker. I actually met her at the Salem Paracon in Salem, Massachusetts, a couple of years back at the Salem State University College, and she had her stuff set up. All her little goodies, her little incense and candles and ghost fighting stuff and oils. And oh my God, we're going to have her talk about it right now. She's a card reader too. She's also just a really good down to earth chick. She's back on the scene here in 2025. You guys want to book her for a show or a podcast? Message moi, Historically Haunted Booking, one of my newest clients. Bunny, you're coming in, girl. What's going on?
Hey there, y'all. How y'all doing? Hi, Adam. Ooh, I hope y'all
good. People checking in already.
Good. Look, it's been
What's
so
up,
long.
Guys? What's up, Bunny? How are you, girl?
I'm doing good. It's been a solid winter of just hibernation, so I had to come out of hibernation for y'all a little bit. I had to come out for y'all just to show y'all.
Finally, high 20s today. Good job. Even bunnies hibernate for winter. See that? It's not just bears.
Of course, it's not just the bears. It is me too, because you know what? It's too cold up here in New England to be sitting here wanting to go outside. Absolutely not. So I'll hit y'all back up during springtime.
We're not going to tell you. Yes. We're not going to tell you stalkers where she lives, but she is a New England girl like me. She's in a different state, but you guys don't need to know. But stop. Look at all the booking agents checking in. All the family members. Nate Elwell, Diego. Diego wants you on his show soon, too. Let's find out podcast. We'll get you on there.
Yeah, definitely.
Jen Falk, what's up?
Hello, everybody. Oh, yes.
Nate's a sponsor this episode. That's right. Sponsored by Nathaniel Elwell. What's up, Brandon? Sending stars. Guys, sending stars helps the podcast out. So, Bunny, I want to start because I know you, but a lot of people are watching, and this will be on YouTube forever. I do have a YouTube channel, unlike you, which we're going to get you on. You got your girl checking in.
Uh-huh. That's my beautiful
Kay.
sister. That's Kay. That is my spirit sister. I love Kay. Kay is Kay the best.
Good. And Nate's going to want you on his podcast. There we go.
All right, let's go. Look, I am open and available. I'm flexible. I just exist here. Y'all just hit me up when y'all want me.
She's awake, guys. She's back from her Christmas slumber, and she's ready to tackle this year in the fucking balls and go.
I am. I have goals and ambitions. Goals and ambitions for
You're
this
the
year.
bunny.
Yes.
Well, for those that don't know you, like I said, people that watch religiously and listen and all that stuff, what got you into the, maybe not so much paranormal, which I guess you can add if you want, but just the whole realm of just spiritualism, I guess. What got you? Is it a family thing? Something you found on your own?
It's something I've come to discover on my own. So first and foremostly, I'm not just a card reader. I'm also a psychic. And that is just by birth. I am an intuitive psychic. And I didn't start coming into understanding of what was going on until my later teens. But I started having these spiritual experiences, especially with the afterlife, paranormal, things like that. I started having those spiritual experiences when I was about 10. And unfortunately, what happens is when you are so young coming into those gifts like that, you don't know what the heck is going on. And so it scares the daylights out of you, and spirit will taketh and giveth. And spirit had to sit me down and be like, now wait a minute, because you're doing too much. It got to a point where I started to become afraid of what was happening. And it wasn't until probably about 18, 19 where I started to become more comfortable. And I have an uncle who is pagan by practice. However, he's no longer with us. But before he had passed, he had communicated to me. And he was basically like, you know what you are. You know what you are. You've always been this. You always know what this is. And he said, live in your truth at all times, live in your truth. Even that's something my grandmother said to me. My family may not understand, but they always said, just be who you are. And so I took that and I began practicing. My very first card deck actually is the card that I inherited from my uncle. And this is that very deck. And I keep it close and I use it regularly because it is part of me.
Oh,
discovery.
What an heirloom.
So, yes, that is an heirloom, and it will be passed down to my future offspring whenever they decide to come into this world. But essentially, it became a slow acting part of my life, and that's where it started. It was a curiosity. I started palm reading when I was in middle school. Didn't know what the heck I was doing, but I was doing it. Ooh. And then transferred into cards by the time I was out of high school, and slowly just began accepting of what my gifts are and started rolling with it. So that's kind of how this all happened. It's all different. It's all just
at a very young age.
It's intense.
Wow. So you're a witch.
I'm a lot of things. I don't know if I really follow the moniker of a witch, though. Quite frankly, I feel I'm more of a conjurer. And that falls.
Witch with a W.
A witch with a W.
Not a witch with a W, not a B. I didn't say. I said witch with a.
I mean, look. If you said that, too, I'd be like, are you wrong though?
Oh, you got some grit to you. Real quick, I like to hit people up. There's a little bit of a delay. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
I'm about 4 seconds behind you, I think. I don't know if I think it's my Wi-Fi. Where I live in Maine, it's horrible.
Yeah.
So I apologize if I'm cutting you off. It's just there's a delay.
No, you're good.
And it's my end, I believe.
No problem.
But real quick, because I want to let people know that these are all first timers for me. Lisa Reagan says hi to Bunny. Jasmine. There must be all your people.
Those are my sisters coming through heavy.
Alexis Aaron, Candles by Alexis.
Hi, everybody.
Awesome. Danny Perez, Mandy Marie. Oh, the Radical. Oh, there's really two guys to watch was taking Bunny on my show. If that's it, I'll get her every week.
I can't promise every week, but I'll show up when you need me.
Bunny, at least co-host. Co-host. We got a question for you.
Yes. And it says, let's see, opinion of Oracle decks compared to tarot decks. Do I have a preference? Oh, okay. I have thoughts.
Great question,
Oracle, right, definitely. Oracle is just as valid as a tarot, but I do feel that there are definitely, first question. Oh, y'all are awesome. Thank you, Nate. I feel that Oracle and tarot, they kind of go hand in hand with each other, and I feel they work better together rather than apart. I do acknowledge that there are people who are very good with reading Oracle. I am a straight tarot reader. However, I like when decks mix the Oracle and the tarot. So I'm like an in-between. There's one deck I do have. This is the Final Rose Tarot. It is a tarot and Oracle deck. It mixes the two. So that's my preference particularly. I like to go a little bit more advanced. I feel, like I said, I feel Oracle is valid. I prefer straight tarot overall. And that's just where I'm comfortable with, and that's where my gift allows me to do best. So, and I think they're both valid in their own ways. In their own ways, they're both valid.
Have you seen the movie Tarot real quick? Me to watch it the other week.
No, I haven't seen that movie. I didn't know there was a movie named Tarot.
The cards come to life. The hangman comes out of the card and shit. Oh, the hangman. Oh, it's fucking pretty wild horror movie. 2023 or 4. It's pretty wild. It's a new movie, but it's.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
The hangman comes out with his new shit. You like it, I think.
I feel like no, I don't know if I could live through a scenario like that. I'd be the first one to be like, gotta run. I'm not here. I don't live here.
There goes the popcorn flying, and there goes Bunny. You ever seen a bunny run?
Look, I don't run unless my life is in danger, but I run pretty fast when that happens. I'm like, you gotta go.
Be surprised how fast you move. So you get some fears.
I do. I'm still human at the end of the day. I'm not a fearless individual. I might get to see ghosts and spirits and all that good stuff from time to time, but even I'm like, hey, yo, y'all don't pay rent here. Calm down.
Time to put the foot down. I like how you're modest and you actually don't think your shit doesn't stink. That's very rare in the paranormal field. That's good.
That's really surprising to me, honestly. Thank you. That's just so strange to me that people are like that. Because at the end of the day, again, there's always going to be someone who can outperform you. And that's nothing to be feeling negative about yourself about. That's just sometimes people are on the same path, but a different timeline to get to a similar goal. We just all are in different places. And it's so weird that you have to inflate your ego to be more than what you are. Because if you're the truth and you know you're the truth, you don't have to do all that. That's exhausting. That's a lot to keep up with.
Dude, I need to get you as a public speaker in part of the booking agency because you know what you're. I'm not a bullshit. I got no ego, but it's you were my girl Heather, Witch and Life Guide. She thinks the world of you. She honestly does, and she's sharing your thing right there. Check it out, guys. The Bunnery, and she's about that breaking away from the in the box mentality, and that's dope. Author Angie Barton, one of the client of mine sent me a gift today. I got it. Build a Block Pennywise. I got it in the mail today.
Cute.
No,
that is so cute.
She sent me her book signed, some trinkets. She goes, oh, thank you for doing so much. And sent me this gift. I go, oh, get out of here.
Aww.
So that was dope. Yeah, you guys are amazing. Another one of your people.
Hi, Kate. I love Kate. I love Kate so much. I love all you so much. Everyone that I've met through the paranormal con or the Paracon and stuff like that, all of y'all are awesome. Like, I adore all of y'all so much.
Oh, that's cool.
I just don't talk.
I can't go with that. We're not fans. Not everybody's a fan of you, but at the same time, if you got to be yourself, and the right ones will find you. You're like me, and you're like you. I shouldn't say you're like me, but we're like, you know what I mean? Like even like Heather, we beat to our own path. You dig us, cool. You don't, peace out. I don't need 5,000 followers. What's going on, Mandy? Yes. I think thank you. Rudy does a show, The Paranormal Project. Maybe he can get you on. I've been on his podcast.
That would be awesome too.
Because believe it or not, I know we're shooting the shit, me and Bunny. We know each other, but she is legit. Yes.
Thank you, Thomas.
She knows her stuff. Thomas put on the Salem Con. That's how we met. Very humble. Do what you do. You don't know what you know. There's always room for learning. That's why I get you guys. All you guys are just, you're right on the ball because there's no room for ego. I've actually said no to a couple of people that are just like, oh, I'm doing this and that. And I'm like, you know what? You don't fit my group. Sorry.
That's fair. That's fair.
But so Bunny, let's do some fun ones. We'll get back into plugging some shit, but let's do some fun ones. Give me your favorite movie. What do you do to relax? It doesn't have to be a horror movie, comedy, drama, romance, whatever. But give me a couple of films. And give me your favorite Stephen King. You gotta do that. For me.
The first thing that came to mind with Stephen King was The Shining. Specifically The Shining.
The first one?
The first one, yes.
That's what got me into horror at 8 years old in Lisbon, Maine, 1987. I watched the kids coming out of the elevator and I was hooked. Oh, wow, this ain't Care Bears. What is this?
Yeah. My other movie that I really liked coming up, because I used to be super into horror movies, especially into Japanese horror movies, The Ring, the Japanese version, the original Japanese version.
Well, and it's a ring. Yes. Oh, that's an area one that no one talks about. Good one.
Yes. And then just favorite movie generally is Howl's Moving Castle from Studio Ghibli.
Oh, I don't think I've heard of that. Is that like a mystery sci-fi? What is that?
It's okay. So Howl's Moving Castle is less of those. It has a little bit of magic in it, and it's about a young girl, Sophie, and this magician or practicing magician named Howl. It's about his moving castle and the journey to re-find each other. It's really cute. It's really soft. There's a little bit of mystery, but it doesn't feel so heavy. It's an animated movie, and it's just so soft and fun. It's been my favorite movie for like 800 years.
Oh, that's cool. People are chiming in on the other one. Alexis saying, I love that movie, Studio Gallium is the Way. My favorite too. So yeah, look at that. People know this and I don't.
Mentions the ring.
Oh, that's pretty dope. Well, like the the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, all the underground type of side. I mean, Harry Potter is great, Lord of the Rings, but all that stuff. So that's cool. What do you dig for tunes and shit? Like, what's one of your go-to thing when you want to relax, or maybe before a big night or whatever?
My Spotify playlist is a hodgepodge of everything from rap to hip hop. There's K-pop, there's J-pop. There's a random country song. I don't listen to a lot of country, but I respect it as a genre, and I'm like, I can mess with this sometimes. I have random songs from Chinese musicians, Taiwanese musicians. There's my list is a hodgepodge. Everything from Franz Ferdinand, the UK group.
Oh my God! Yes,
I am deep down. One of my favorite songs is a mix of let's see, it's Toxic by Britney Spears, and it's a mix with Love Shack, and then Dragula from Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie, I met Rob Zombie. Get a poster signed by him. Where is it? Right there, right by the yes. I caught pumpkins with him on Halloween in '98.
Yes, it's like a DJ mix of all three songs. It's a hot mess. I will send it to you. It's so good.
Oh my God, what a trip! That's an acid trip of artists in one. None of them would tour together. That's so bizarre. But I love it.
I'm a hodgepodge. I love music so much. I did orchestra for many, many years, and then I switched to bass guitar. So I am a bass guitarist. I love music in all of its genres, all of it.
We're talking like harps type of like orchestra, like.
I played viola for about 8 years. My first time in New England was on my school trip. We played with the Boston, or got lessons from the Boston Pops Orchestra. We had a competition where we got absolutely smoked by middle schoolers.
From Massachusetts? Oh yeah, they know. Yeah, they're right. Yeah.
We got smoked, but it was great because I came up here and I realized y'all have a Dunkin' on every corner, and I loved it. And I've always wanted to live up here, and I made it.
That's great. Your friend lives in Haverhill, Massachusetts, apparently. That's where Rob Zombie went to high school, Haverhill. I've been there. I stalked him. Yeah, Massachusetts. It's up by Salem a little bit. So that's Bunny, you're not originally from New England?
No. I am actually born in Newark, New Jersey, but I was raised in Newport News, Virginia. So my adolescence was spent in Virginia. And that's why there's a little bit of Southern twang down there, just in the vocal cords, just a little bit. But then the gruffness comes from the fact that I am from Jersey.
Oh, that's dope. Okay.
Yeah.
I went to Radford, Virginia. I went to Hillview, or what was it, St. Albans Asylum or Sanatorium for 2 days in Radford.
Oh, yeah, that's way outside of where I was living, but I could easily, from Newport News, I for a moment lived in Williamsburg, colonial Williamsburg with all the
very historic, like Civil War shit. Yeah,
there's a lot that goes down in Williamsburg, and I lived in the woods down there, and I was like, we ain't doing this again.
Some people forgot that they lost, and they're still kind of riding it down there. You got to be careful. Yeah,
there's a lot of spiritual activity in colonial Williamsburg, and I've never felt comfortable going down there. I had friends who lived down there, and I would go there for sleepovers, and I'm like, I don't like it here. It doesn't feel good here. And then I had to live there for a couple months before moving up here, and I'm like, nah, we need to just leave. We need to cleanse.
You're very sensitive to it. Wow, you're very sensitive to it.
Yes, but I don't always want to see it. Like. Yeah. Let's be honest. The gift is fun. The gift is great. But sometimes you're not always in a space where you're needing, wanting, or ready to just be in contact constantly.
There's no off switch.
No, there is no off switch.
It's not pick and choose. Like, this one sounds fun. No, it's like, no.
No. And a lot of the times I'm like, hey, y'all, this is exhausting. Can we pause? And can you tell your person that you want me to find? Tell them to come find me, please.
Well, the thing is, you're like the middleman for so much. I mean, I not that I know, but I know you're kind. I don't know your person. Everybody's different, but Heather's kind of like the sensitive sort of thing. You go by a place, she's like, I don't feel good. Just she gets little things like that, and people are digging you. Oh, you guys are loving Bunny. That's cool. She actually said what she said. She was great show, great guest. Actually, I saw that already. Let me see. Because I'm sorry, guys. Let me hack on comments. All right, what a great guest, amazing show. Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all.
Oh, you guys are amazing.
Awesome.
Yes, we love each other. Great group, all part of Historically Haunted Booking. Bunny's one of the members. She trusted me, facing me. If you guys don't find the Bunnery, or you just want to get a hold of her for your show, maybe as a speaker convention, please hit me up. Say, hey, that chick there, the one with the glasses, the bunny chick, what's up with her? I'll let you know how to get a hold of her. I'm her booking agent. I am, believe it or not. I'm just a stoner fool from Maine. I'm actually, am I right, Bunny?
You're right. You're right.
Instead of blowing you up, if they need you, hit me up and I'll do the dirty work and I'll figure out prices. You don't need to stalk her. Just hit me up and I'll stalk her.
I just be here floating around.
That's it. That's it. She's out of her slumber now. I saw your post. I shared it. We got some good stuff coming.
Yes.
Yeah. You mind if I take a bong hit real quick?
Do as you must. Do as you please.
Real quick, you've heard of Eminem. Have you heard of the guy he signed a couple of years back called Yellow Wolf, the Native American rapper from Alabama, a white boy?
I do feel like I've heard the name. I don't know much about the story, but I've heard the name.
He did a couple songs, Kid Rock and stuff. Well, he's got an album out. And long story short, this is his mama. He bought his mama a marijuana brand. She goes Mama Wolf. And
that's sweet.
So she was supposed to come on the show. She couldn't because she was moving, but I got her number. We talked, me and her and Heather. Heather's in love with her son.
That's awesome. I love that.
Thank you, Mama, for the bong. Real quick.
Oh, that's sweet. I hope my child loves me enough to buy me a whole facility to do my foolishness.
That's what I said. She used to tour with like Rod Stewart and all these old rockers and shit, like roadies or whatever. So that he was like a roadie or whatever.
Oh, nice.
UFOologist Fred Richards from Maine. Hello.
Hello.
Buddy, real quick, what do you stand on that shit? What do you stand on aliens and Bigfoots and monsters and oddball
So personally, I feel like it would be absolutely silly to live in a whole star system and not think something else is out there. There is. You may not always see it. You may not always understand it or encounter it. You might feel the people who talk about it might be a little cuckoo bananas, but there's no reason why it wouldn't. As much as I believe in the paranormal and the spiritual, and my work is rooted in spirituality, I also am a huge believer of science. There's room for both of these things to exist at the same time. It has to, because you cannot live in this world without a balance. There's an equal part of both that makes up every part of the human existence. You have to have both. You have to have the mind, the body, and the spirit. You can't just have the spirit. You can't just have the mind. You can't just have the body and as we experience it. There's so much more to it than that. So heck yeah, they are probably out there looking at us like, what are y'all doing?
Dude, she didn't write this down, guys. She's literally just going off. This wasn't pre-planned. This is pretty good. You know your shit. I'm not pulling the words out of your mouth. I like that. So I'm
very on the fly.
That's good. So you believe too, this whole galaxy, these billions of stars, we're not just the only, we're just there. You don't think there's alien versions of Bunny on some Zebulon planet?
If there is, I hope her pillow cold at night, and I hope she's having a better time than I am down on Earth, because it's rough down here. Can we
she's looking at the stars thinking the same thing. I hope there's a girl out there reading cards, making candles. Oh.
Like, please, can we switch places for about 30 day trial? Like,
30-day trial. I fucking love that. That's good. That's good, man. You fucking witty. That's good. We're about a half hour in. We got plenty of time, but I want to do some more fun ones because you're very interesting and you're not holding back. Give me your favorite place to visit that you've been, like a town, city, whatever state, and then give me like a bucket list for America and then like Italy, Britain, whatever, other than America.
Okay, so favorite place I've been so far has to be Niantic, in Connecticut, near the pier, that little beach town, Niantic, near the aquarium, Connecticut Aquarium.
Thomas must know. I'm trying to think. Niantic.
Yeah, I love that little area, and I love going in the summer. There's a little candy shop there, and I hate it because I'm forgetting the name of it, but I always go there.
Thomas, what is it?
The candy shop that's been there for like ages. I love that little candy shop. I've been going there for years, back and forth, and that's just my little spot during the summer. I want to go at least once a year. And then there's the Book Barn in Connecticut too. I love the Book Barn. Oh God, I love the Book Barn. My husband also loves the book barn too. So that's like his thing. Like, we're going to go to the beach, we're going to get the candy, and then we're going to go to the book barn. Now,
how perfect is that? A simple, quiet, cheap date, but it's the world, ain't it? You can respect that, buddy. The little things, dude. That's fucking trying to cut you off. Just
no, you're fine.
Inspiring. That's inspiring, dude. Seriously, that's
Oh,
awesome.
Me and my husband, we don't have. It's not like we're rich folk. We can't be out here traveling all over the world.
But it's time.
Like
Memories.
Yeah, we just make time for each other, and that's all we can do, honestly.
And you support. He supports you selling your stuff, doing your stuff. Right? I mean,
yes, that man supports every ounce of my foolishness. Every single ounce of my foolishness.
He's got a little award, a little medal somewhere.
He's a good husband.
I went to Mystic last year, Mystic Pizza. Yes, I got to go to the Mystic Pizza, get a slice. And I went to the church down the road. They get a bishop's arm from 1550 or something. And Mystic, check it out. I got pictures of it in the church.
I'm going to have to look at that because I'm like, why they got the bishop's arm? Is that like is it like the actual arm?
Yes, it's all mummified and it's got rings on it and it's a sleeve and it's from like 1532 or some shit.
I would be real with you. I'd be so mad if they had my arms just to play.
That's what I say. He's in heaven going, what the fuck?
Excuse you.
I'd be a little pissed. No royalties, nothing? I don't know, man. Right. I was a little freaked out seeing it because you go there, there's altars and people are praying. No, they weren't in there. But if church was going, it was free. I walked right in like a weirdo and I saw it. I go, oh, shit, I got a selfie with it. Ah. Your friends laughing.
Yes, that's my other sister. That's Kira.
Danny, another Connecticut boy. It's Rocky Neck. Oh, yeah.
No,
so, yeah, check
other
out.
places.
Check out if you're in Mystic, go check out the arm.
Yes.
I'll tag you in it later, but yeah.
Other places in America I'd want to go. I've been wanting to go to Maine because I'm like, what's up there? Because apparently y'all got lobsters up there. And I'm like, hey, yo, I like those.
Best you ever had, girl. Best you ever fucking had.
I'm like, okay, I like lobsters, so let's go. Maine looks really pretty, though. I also have been wanting to go, I think, to Louisiana. I want to go to NOLA. I want to go to New Orleans specifically because that feels more spiritually aligned. But I don't think I'm going down there right now. There's a lot going on down there. I'm set right here.
The voodoo and shit, though. The voodoo would not rub off on you, but you'd feel that. There's a lot of voodooism down there, a lot of vampirism and shit.
Well, I'm a voodoo practitioner, so it only meshes. It only will just combine with what I have going on now. I feel like that shit. I get you. Yeah, I feel like it'd be good. Although like the vampire things, I'm like, all right, we can hold some things back a little bit. We don't got to do all that stuff.
You come walking around with a turtleneck on. That's all right, guys.
It's like, all right, chill. We don't got to do that. But the other stuff, I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Well, Bonnie, I'd like to have some of your incense. Oh,
Like, look, I am a fair person. I can handle some things and some things I know, but I'm just not ready for it. But if I had to travel outside the US,
smart.
If I want to go to Japan so badly. I want to go to Japan, specifically Okinawa, and I want to go to Tokyo because I want to shop till I drop. Just, oh God, the shopping would be so good.
Hey, don't hold back on me. I'm not judging you, girl. Everybody's got different reasons.
I'm a fashion girly, and a lot of my fashion that I wear now is inspired by Japanese street fashions. Specifically like Yaru fashion, Hime Yaru, things like that. And honestly, I don't have enough money to go there because I'd get there and be broke tomorrow. I'd have to take out a whole credit card. I know who I am. I know.
Dude, that's where Heather gets her trinkets. Heather makes bracelets off the girl on TikTok. Cheap, you can get so much stuff to make crafts, not to mention clothes. I was on the Spooky Japan podcast and they sent me all this shit on my fucking. Okay, well, it's all right. Real quick, I got ADHD, so sorry.
So do I. It's okay.
Like I sent me, I got you right there.
Hey, that's me.
And I got Japanese Kit Kats. They sent me.
Delicious. The best.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. They sent me a bunch of stickers and shit. I'm like, oh, you guys are awesome. That's cool. Because I think, yeah, man, there's such a wild culture. You see their downtown's more lit up than New York, Tokyo, and all these places. And
yes, I would love to go just overseas. I don't think I have any interest in going to the UK or Paris or anything like that. I would love to go to Laos. My husband's family is from Laos, so I would love to go to Laos. Laos is a little landlocked country between Vietnam and Thailand and China and Russia. It's like kind of just
Wow.
landlocked. There's a lot that goes on in Laos. It's kind of not a tough place to get to, but there's a lot going on politically over there. So I don't know if that's a place where he'd feel comfortable even taking me, because I am so far on the outside of the scope.
She wants to
Randy, bring an empty suitcase. Yes, ma'am.
That's it.
I would need 4 of them.
Ben's an actor.
Yeah.
He's part of the agency too. Ben's an actor, been in a couple movies. He's a
Oh,
spiritual
nice.
guy. Thanks for checking in. Hello. Oh, real quick, a question for you. Have you ever been to the Salem Witch Museum? Have you ever been to Salem, Massachusetts? Good question, Mandy.
I've been to Salem, Massachusetts. I haven't been through the Witch Museum. I have a hard time, honestly, making space for Salem. I'm gonna be quite honest. I don't know how much I really truly like Salem. There is a lot there energetically that I'm just not okay with. They're
making
lot
money off 20 lost souls.
Yes. I mean, while I would love to do the Witches Mall that they do every October, where it's just big tarot readers just reading their hearts out for a month, I would love to do it. I don't know if I feel aligned enough to do it. And it's just because when I am in Salem, I encounter a lot of people who are not quite, they're a bunch of charlatans. Let's be for real. They are charlatans. And
thank you.
I can't align myself with people like that. So it's very hard for me to justify going to Salem. I'm interested though. I'm open-minded. So if I can have experiences that changes my opinion, I'm always open to being wrong. So I'm open.
Well, you're not wrong if it's your feelings though, Bunny, right? And you're not wrong if you don't feel well. I mean, what can you fuck with everybody thinks? Heather's the same way. We love Salem for the history, Rebecca Nurse, Homestead, all that shit. But as far as going to the witch mall and buying witch makeup, no, come on, guys. Let's have a little bit.
I don't think it's something I'm like 100% for. I don't think I'm for it. And that's okay. But I am welcome. I'm like happy to go walk around, do some stuff. Maybe just for the social aspect. If I have friends who are there, just, hang out. But participating and partaking too much, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
No. Well, that's why you come to Maine, see me and Heather by Stephen King's house and have a lobster roll.
No, I've never had a lobster roll. I've been here for
Shut the front door.
No, I haven't had one.
Dude, you and Henry come up this summer, take my tour. We'll go to Stephen King's house outside his gate, have a lobster roll, take pictures. That'll I'll give you a deal, man. We gotta get you but you're wrong. The energy there is very, very right.
It's heavy. There's a lot of history down in October. It's horrible. Good Lord. I've been there twice in October. I was like,
November was bad too, the college, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's like going to fucking Gettysburg. People go and they walk around and cheat on each other's wives and husbands and shit.
Oh my God.
Gettysburg bad. I heard about people fucking other people and shit and ruining relationships at Gettysburg.
What are we doing in Gettysburg, y'all?
I'm like, come on, bro. Thousands of people died for freedom of American citizens. You guys are going there causing I just don't need it. That's it. Well, yeah, pretty much. And but we want to get something. I want to get a historically haunted thing between everybody watching is pretty much part of my crew. Yes, Lawrence, take 2 of my tours. You've seen a lot of. You've seen
definitely. It's a little hard for me to get up there, but I'm gonna make a plan to make it happen. I'm gonna try.
I gotta get you up to the convention. I want to do a historically haunted convention at a Stephen King filming site. Graveyard shit. I know all the sites from Pet Cemetery, all that shit. So if we can get some sort of place and get all my clients there, just like a historically haunted thing, it's in the works for 2026.
Okay, as long as I have enough time to plan it, we can make it happen.
You ain't hibernating for me. You ain't. I'm gonna hook up with your husband soon. You ain't hibernating for me. What's up, Alyssa Skews? What's going on?
I tell everybody I do hibernate. I am quiet, but at the same time, if you come knock on my door and harass me, I'm like, hey, what's up?
Well, right. You've never strayed from me, but you're healing. And I get that, man. Trust me, having a podcast every week, sometimes I'm like, I don't want to go on this week, but I fucking so I do it. But it's, man, trust me, I had a shitty day at work. Me and Heather might fight, whatever. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm live in 3 seconds. Fuck me. 3, 2, what's up, guys? You know what I mean? But you play, but you play the part, dude, and fucking she is vibe. Great guest, you're right.
Thank y'all.
I've known Bunny for a long time. She's with me right now. I'm a booking agent, believe it or not. I'm actually her manager and her friend. But it's been a while, girl. We still got a half hour to go. I gotta get you back on, even as a co-host. But
of course, I would love to. That'd be fun.
You would. So let's plug you real quick. Where can people get a hold of you for card reading or buying stuff besides me?
So to get a hold of me for card readings, what you can do is message me on my Facebook business page, facebook.com/thebunnyary. So BUNNIARY. That's how you spell it. And so I am there all the time. And if you just leave a message, I'll get back to you. And also, if you're interested in a more kind of traditional type of reading, you can also find me through where I do hotline readings. I work on Purple Ocean. I work on Keen. I work on where am I at? mypsychicconnection.com. I'm on a lot of places. So you can find me through hotlines, or you can just contact me personally. And sir, look.
You got a bunny out back, do you? Yay! No shit, she's got bunnies there. You said he'd make an appearance. Come here, big buddy.
That's
look
Toro.
at that. That's the black one. That's the big boy. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's my big chunky boy.
I saw your pictures. You got 3 or 4, right?
I've got 2. I would love 3 or 4, but I've got 2.
I thought you had 3. Oh, look at this. Get the reading. She's amazing, guys. I didn't play Clarissa. I didn't pay Clarissa Gonzalez.
Yes. I do readings every day. And so that's also part of the reason why I hibernate so much and I'm tired. And it's not
it drains you.
It's draining. And I do it all day, every single day. That is my main mode of work. This is my actual profession. Even if people don't always take a hotline psychic seriously, because I think it's like very judged harshly. But at the same time, it's like I gotta pay my electric bill.
All right. All right, but like Chloe and all them. I talked to Chloe. All of them have ruined it for people. Just like there's a lot of frauds out there, and they go, but you're the real shit.
Oh, thank you. And I understand that people get afraid of that, and it's judged very harshly as a profession. Oh, thank you, Jen. I can't wait.
He will too. Author Jen Cork will, yeah.
But at the same time, even if it is judged very harshly, this is my life. Every part of my life has something to do with my spiritual practice in some way. And as much as I may get tired and I may hibernate and I may loathe sometimes having to talk on the phone, my job here is to help people in the way that I wasn't getting help when I needed it. When I needed guidance, sometimes your parents' advice isn't always going to lead you the right way where you need to go. Like, I want to give people that same opportunity to help find their right path. That's it. And if I can do that, no matter how much I essentially bitch and moan about it, I feel comfortable. I feel happy with myself. That's all I want to do. And as long as I can just pay my electric bill at the end of the month, I'm great.
Simple shit, right? Oh, as long as I can get that second house in Maui, as long as I can goddamn pay the electric bill and get Netflix again.
I don't care about being rich. I don't care about being famous. I just want to pay my rent and go to sleep. That's it.
Preach, girl. Goddamn, I'm paying for fucking heating oil when it's 5 below 0 here in Maine. It goes, Maine's so pretty. I go, it's 5 below and there's fucking 1.5 feet of snow outside. Suck my dick. It sucks.
I know that bill is rough.
Dude, winter's harsh. So then I go, I'll take stars on Facebook. Brandon sends me $12 a week. Love that guy. I appreciate you guys. Send me stars if you feel bad for me. You hit it. Real quick, we have a question, buddy, from Perceived Paranormal East Coast former sponsors, Alyssa Hughes and Dan Stone.
What are some red flags for someone? Ooh, and she thinks red flags. This is a good one. I would love
between drama and drugs. So obviously you can tell people want drama or they're druggies, but well, you know what I mean.
The biggest red flag is how they make you feel during the reading. So say you're reading with someone. First and foremostly, I don't ever advocate for doing too much reader hopping because you will get conflicting messages. Find the one who resonates with you first and foremostly. But if you contact a reader, at the end of it, if you feel a sense of dread and fear, like they've put the doom and gloom in your heart, let them go. Because that's someone who's trying to reel you back in. If someone goes to you and pulls a card and says you have a curse on you, bullshit. Tell me where. Tell me about who. Like, I need to do this in-depth reading to figure out where no, you don't. You don't need to figure out a damn. No.
Dude, not to cut you off, buddy, but that's like a ghost. Yes. Every ghost hunter going, it's a demon. It's demonic. Dude, there ain't a fucking demon. Right? Oh, the hair goes back. The fucking hair goes back. Uh-oh.
You found my trigger points.
Dude, you fucking found your kryptonite.
You found it. You found the thing that riles me up in this community so bad.
That's why everything I can't be in it.
And everything ain't a demon.
No.
Sometimes it's your mental health. Sometimes you need to take a step back. Sometimes it's spiritual psychosis. Sometimes you just be tripping. And sometimes it really is something spiritual. You have to find the reader that has discernment.
People are laughing and shit. Oh my God, buddy. Well, I didn't mean to steer you away, but the way you said that, it's almost a comparison to the. It's funny because I guess you get that everywhere from tarot reading to card reading to just do you really make your own stuff? You don't buy it and resell it, of course. Yeah, you must have molds and shit. So,
of course, there's always going to be some aid that helps you. But dang, these.
But what are you going to stick up for yourself?
It's just for fun.
What do you just stick up for yourself around every corner? That's the part that gets old and draining, I think. If you're not doing the right thing, you're sticking up for yourself, which sucks.
Usually, and most people will approach me, especially like, are you summoning demons? Do you sacrifice chickens? Like, bruh, like, what you mean?
You watch too many horror movies, my friend. You really do.
But it's the unfortunate reality of being someone who is not of the Christian faith, or someone like me who practices hoodoo, which is an African-based spirituality. They just assume you're summoning demons and sacrificing chickens and stuff. And I'm like, if I got them 2 rabbits who are fed better than most people's husbands, what makes you think? What makes you think that I'm sitting here sacrificing something? That's just not my gig. That's just not my thing. That's not what I'm called to do. But even if it was, mind your business. It costs nothing to mind your business and not judge people. And you cannot be a spiritual practitioner and hold that level of judgment in your heart for somebody because you can't understand or validate in your head why this practice exists. You can't do it.
20 people watching you speak the truth right now, so careful. You might have to sugarcoat that a little bit. People get annoyed when you actually speak shit that makes sense. For those of you that's digesting this, Bunny's not highly sponsored. She's not a billionaire. She's just a hardworking American person that's just trying to do shit right in Connecticut and raise a family of bunnies of their husband. And you guys, like you said, Bunny, you correct me if I'm wrong, but you said I think 10 when you kind of realized, holy shit, right?
Yeah. And I was about 10 years old and I couldn't figure out what this was because the way it started was so innocuous. Like, you really didn't think about it. Like,
you're not going to tell everybody either because you feel like a weirdo, right? I mean,
right.
Like, well, here,
and then you start asking your parents certain questions and your parents are just looking like you like, huh, that's interesting. Why'd you ask that? And I'm like, I don't know.
Let's have the drug talk. Are you trying marijuana?
No, you know what? I think I am I'm a piece of work without any.
You say marijuana will actually chill you out. I mean, I don't chill me out. My ADHD's on fleek. But.
Maybe, but I remember my aunt said something to me very important. She said, when you get a certain amount, like me particularly, if I were to get a certain amount of fuck it in my system, the way I would start talking to people would be it would be unhinged. So I feel like,
wouldn't you?
I like to be in my mind as much as possible and as much as I like to relax, because at one point I did try edibles because I have chronic illness. I have something called Behçet's disease.
I get a med card from my accident, yeah.
Yeah, I have Behçet's disease and it is chronically a painful condition. It's a lot.
Wow, what a fight.
But at the thank you. But I kind of just rough it out. I'm not at the point where I'm ready for that yet.
But you don't bitch and moan and cry like everybody else on Facebook. Like, oh, it's acting up again. Boo-hoo. It's always your post about either your bunnies or what you're doing, or you don't post at all. I respect that. Too many people cry. But sorry to cut you off. I respect that you don't bitch.
I mean, sometimes I do kind of moan about it, and sometimes like I do think about it because sometimes I am envious of people who are able-bodied, but at the same time, at the end of the day, it ain't gonna get done unless I do it. So I don't have a whole lot of time to moan and cry about too much because I got a husband to take care of. I have a family that I want to take care of. I have these rabbits that I want to take care of, and at the end of the day,
that's the most important part. You.
I mean, yeah, I'm in there too, but they come first for some reason. I'll get to me later.
Oh yeah, there's that chick with the dyed hair. What the fuck's her name?
Like, yeah, I'll figure it out.
Honey, that's right, her. Yeah, she's annoying, but yeah, whatever.
Like the girl with the bows and crap. Yeah, she'll get there.
Yeah,
that's all right. I buy myself video games to cope with all my feelings. So
you gotta always say, what's your guilty pleasure? That was my next kind of question. You're a gamer. You beat me to it, psychic. I was gonna say, what's your passion, man?
I have been playing video games since my thumbs were able to start functioning as a child. My dad had me.
So you played the whole Grand Theft Auto series.
I played everything from Mortal Kombat on PlayStation 1, Grand Theft Auto, all of them. I play The Sims on a regular basis. I play Final Fantasy 14. I'm a big MMO person. I am in it to win it.
Wow. Call of Duty?
I played Call of Duty once and it put me to sleep.
It's more of a gun.
Yeah, it's my dad's thing though. He likes to play Call of Duty.
I used to play for a while. Stay positive. Yep. Right. Medium Irene Arcules from she's gonna podcast 2 new era paranormal investigators. Get Bunny. She's not just a pretty face and a fucking piano maker. She's a card reader. We've talked a lot about that, but I'm just trying to get to know you. I apologize if we haven't stuck to the facts, but CBDs too. Actually, yeah. My fave buddy. Oh, you've seen him, Marie, show photographer for the Augusta Con, the Warrens Con. Good people checking in. We got about 20 people watching me mess it up with Bunny and get stupid here. Bunny, about halfway through, I usually ask my guest to be the host and ask me a question of any choice.
All right, Adam. Wait, I don't have any index cards, but we'll just take these cards and go.
Ooh.
So, Adam, what is your favorite paranormal location that you visited?
That I've been to? Yeah. Oh boy. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I know it's cliche as fuck, but Lizzie Borden's in Fall River, Massachusetts is right up there. Heather brought me. Well, it's bittersweet because Heather brought me and the 2 other people. It was on a Thursday and I don't know, Heather, correct me, March, April, and the 3 other guests canceled. So the girl goes, oh, everybody else canceled. Don't die in 2019. And we get for a $300 room, we got the whole house. I pulled an all-nighter, Bunny. I stayed in every room. I laid in Lizzie's bed naked. Touch me. I had dowsing rods. I was in the basement. I'm like, Lizzie. I was outside smoking a joint, drooling. It was fucking, dude. You know Lizzie. Everybody knows Lizzie, right? You know the whole act. Yeah. But then my mom died. I don't mean to laugh. My mom died 6 months later, and I thought it was because of Lizzie. I said I cursed myself. I thought Lizzie killed my mother, and so it was great living. It was great going there, but then my mom died 4 months later, and I was like, well, fuck me. Was that because of it? So it was bittersweet. But as far as places out of Maine, I'd say Lizzie still, though. I much respect it, and I didn't mean to throw my mom in there, so I had to bring the mood down.
No, it's okay.
Mom would have loved you. Mom was a spiritualist. Mom would have loved you all day. Italian hard wit. But as far as Maine goes, oh boy. I got to go Kings, and I think I got to bring you there. But you go to his house, the gargoyle fence, the red mansion that his son claims is to be haunted. He says the right tower has got a ghost in it. So you look at this shit, and it's Maine, man. And I think you dig that too. I think New England, not just the lobster rolls, but LL Bean, Stephen King. It's kind of the whole thing. But if you go in Maine too, Al Brady got shot in Bangor, and he's the place where he got shot by the J. Edgar Hoover in 1938. Right. It's this brick in the street there. Al Brady from Indianapolis got killed here in 1938 after Tom Dillinger got killed in Bonnie and Clyde. He's buried at Mount Hope Cemetery in Bangor, where Stephen King played the Reverend in Pet Cemetery. So fuck me, that's 2 for 1. I know the grave where he went. So Bangor for me is, I kind of just love the whole Maine thing. And I'd say just being in Bangor, it's a very haunted city between Al Brady, Stephen King, Abraham Lincoln's vice president, Hannibal Hamlin, died playing poker on a couch, and his couch was on display at the Bangor Library for free. It says Hannibal Hamlin died here in 1995, and he's buried at the same cemetery as Al Brady and Stephen King. So it's I hit it all off of my tours, bro. And then, so Bangor as a whole is probably my answer as far as Maine goes. It's a wild city, but Lizzie Borden's. Sorry to bring the mood down about my mom, but
it's okay. Don't
but if you check it out, it was just weird. I blamed it for that. It was just weird timing was the same.
Yeah.
But
timing was no good.
But what a house, dude. They get the same couch his dad died in. In the parlor room, they have the autopsy tables, and if you're into that shit, they have the skulls and the axes using this to kill them.
That's interesting. I never
you have the same breakfast they had the morning they died. You have the fucking pineapple slices and the ham. The girl brings it out with coffee. They go, well, they had this the same morning they died. I go, get out of here. You guys did what? Am I going to die today? It's pretty wild. But what's her name was still alive then. So but that took up 10 minutes. Thanks for the question. I'm a talker. I'm not.
Stop apologizing. You're fine.
Well, cool. Let me see. So let me ask you, Bunny, where do you see yourself in 2026 as far as this year goes? More podcasts, more conventions, maybe some, maybe writing a book.
I would love to do more conventions. I would love to do more podcast work. But I would also like to start doing either panels or teaching about energy work and manifestation work. I feel that's
Ooh.
something that I think people miss a little piece of that when they're working on it, because a lot of my products are about manifestation, intention work, bringing in energy. And I feel like it's something that needs to be taught better, because we get the mind together. We want it in our mind. We get our spirit together. We ask for it for spirit, but we don't understand the other portion of that is faking it till you make it. It doesn't matter if you have the money to start the endeavor. You need to pretend like you've already started that endeavor. And I feel like people miss that with energy work. It's not about just asking spirit for what you want. It's about embodying what it is you want. And I would love to start doing panels at conventions or teaching that
Speaking,
kind of thing.
like I said, you're very, not to cut you off, but you're very intuitive. You're you're good with words. You don't miss a beat. You could definitely be on a panel and speak alone, but you're very, yeah. I love the drive there. Keep going, dude. I don't mean to cut you off. No, it's true. And it's visiting Texas. Let me guess. You want to go hang out and go to the Texas? Let me guess. Texas Longhorn. Let's go to Texas Longhorn in Texas. Wouldn't that be funny?
You know what? I like Texas. I like big hair, big hats, and countryness to the countryest of all country. But it's too hot down there.
You do. Oh, I was say you don't like the heat though, but you like all that hillbilly, like dookie cowboy stuff. Giddy up, cowboy. Yeah. No shit. I'm not judging. So you like New Orleans and Texas? You're definitely a deep South chick. You kind of like to speak of that as much as you dig New England and Maine. It just sounds like you like to travel. You sound like you got a bucket list in almost every state.
Almost, but I don't know if I'm going to make it happen. Look, so I believe some dreams are not always meant to come true. Sometimes they're just needs and whims and desires, as opposed to an actual dream you can make happen. So if I get there, I get there. And if I don't get there, that's all right too.
See, positive attitude either way. That's a go with it. Signing with Historically London Booking, guys. You guys can get her on a convention tour. Let's get her hotel and flight booked to every state. Let's get her on a fucking nationwide tour between her goodies. And I'm thinking you write a book. Maybe in the next couple of years. I'm halfway through my first book, so I shouldn't speak.
No,
give me 2 years, but writing's hard.
ADHD for that one. I gotta fight.
Well, it's not all hillbillies, but for the most part, I know. I'm not dissing it. Sorry to my Southern watchers. I get you. I don't mean it. Bunny, real quick, before you answer that question, do you sell any, does Bunny sell any spiritual? Well, yes. Well, Bunny, I'll let you speak.
Oh, Great boy, question. Do I. All right, so I do sell spiritual products. First and foremostly, I sell currently 4 different types of intention oil. Work like a roll-on perfume oil, and if I'm not mistaken, there is one just hiding in this little area. I'm just in my little spot looking for it.
Well, either I place an order or you send me a care package, but I'm going to give you my address tomorrow after the show, and you're going to send me some.
I can do all of that. So I do sell intention oils, and essentially what the intentions oils are they work like a roll-on perfume oil. So you put them onto the pulse points, and the idea of the intention oil is I do the hard work and you just wear the product. It's basically bringing in the intention you want. I have 4 of them. I have one for bringing in new love and new passion, love and just general self-love and happiness and just a general good day if you want that. And then there's protection, and I also have the money maker, and they come in different scents. So they work essentially like perfumes. And to accompany Kate, thank you, Katie. She said my roller balls are amazing. Thank you. I'm so glad.
I'm not paying these people. I'm not paying these people to say that, guys. This is testimonies unpaid, so suck it.
So I do have some stuff here because I figured let me just bring some stuff on. It's a little bright.
Hold on. I'm gonna take my ugly mug off so people can see the camera. 1 second.
Yes. So I have currently 4 different products that go along. So each of the intention oils each have a wax melt and a candle that matches. So the candles come in a little teacup and they're adorned with herbs. So again, I do the hard work. You just light it and set your intention. These are the magical macaroons. Unfortunately, it is a little bit in a bright spot, but they are shaped like macaroons. This is for the love dive scent. This is for your general happiness and well-being. And it works just like a spell candle, essentially. You sit this in a wax melter and then you just let it go. Just don't do anything. You set your intention. You talk to your spirits. Hey, I want this. And so that is one of the products that I sell, and they all work in conjunction. This is with one of the other oils. So remember, all the oils have a matching candle and wax melt product that go with them. So this is the Decadence by Design chocolate bar. These are new designs, and they will be showcased coming up at this vendor season. And I start my vendor season in April. And so you basically, you break them off, and they're just wax melts. You put them in your wax warmer, and you just allow the intention to kind of engulf you. This one's for money. And Mandy says, can I find this on your Facebook page? Yes, you can. And I'm going to be relaunching my Etsy very, very soon as well, Mandy. So if you're interested in the Etsy, you can go there, or you can just come to me directly. And when I post products, you can just say you're interested and I'll reach out to you, or vice versa. You can reach out to me. And then this is the crystal hearts. These are for the sweet strawberry kisses scent, and they're also adorned with the herbs in the back. So you can kind of see here with this one that they have the herbs inside the bar, and then this one there on the back, because, you know, you got to make it like candy. You got to make it cute. So, and then this is a fun one, pardon the noise. This is for the crumb coat, and this is a new design that I just perfected. These are the crumb coat cookies. And so in each bag of cookies, essentially these are wax melts. In each bag of cookies, you go ahead and you get 10. And you just put them in your wax warmer, and you set your intention, and you go walk off and do whatever, clean your house or something like that. This is for protection. So the cookies are protection, because the crumb coat of a cake is the part that protects the cake when you're frosting it. So what can we align that with? We can align that with the crumb coat of a person, and the spiritual protection of a person.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, I remember Heather got some macaroons from you, and I was like, wow, these are macaroons. She goes, don't eat those. I go, well, yeah, but she goes, well, those are from Bunny. I go, oh, these are, I go, they look, and obviously, if you really look at them, you know they're not real. But at first, you're like, oh, fuck, I looks like a macaroon, because Salem's got them too and shit like that. But this is the real deal. Yes. Heather put them, they smelled, Heather got a bunch of your shit that day at Salem.
She did. I'm so happy she everything.
Yeah,
I do.
We got to get pictures with you. You were all day long. You had people in and out, and then finally go, fuck. Finally, she's free. I'm gonna go bug her now that she's free. You're finally sitting down, breathing like picture time. You're like, ugh. But you were super cool. No, you were. I'm not. I don't. You weren't like, ugh. But you. I just felt like, oh shit. But you're like, then had to spend some money. So I'm like, all right, that's cool.
When I'm at the vendor shows, I am on. When I'm at the shows, I'm on. It is when the clock strikes 4 or whatever time the vendor shows are up, and then I'm like dead as a doornail. Done.
Betty. Dude, Buddy's hair is dope. She just did that, 2 weeks ago, I believe.
Yeah.
Touched it up, yeah.
Yep, this is
amazing. That's called self-care, Bunny. Self-love. You need to take care of the pinnacle of the pyramid. That's Bunny.
Oh, of course. But like every time I go to Marshall's and buy new flavor syrup for my water, I think that's self-care.
Marshall's, that's the big one, right? I don't know if they got one of those in Maine, for Christ's sake.
No, y'all should have one. I love Marshall's. I love TJ Maxx. I love Home Goods. I just be there getting my discount Home Good stuff.
Oh, we're gonna get you to Maine. Yeah, get you a lobster roll. Go to LL Bean. I think you ever been to LL Bean? You've never been to Maine, right? Forever.
I thought LL Bean was a clothing store, or it sounds like an ice cream. So you're gonna have to educate me.
LL Bean, well, it's a hunting store. They started by selling guns and decoys, but now they sell shirts and shit that last a lifetime. Ooh. If you have it for 30 years and it rips, you bring it back and get a new one. That's their biggest promise.
LL Bean, do they still sell hunting stuff?
Well, yeah, but you gotta pry me out of Home Goods. They sell hunting stuff. They sell flannels. They sell guns. But then they have sections. They have canoes. They got they got a live fish tank in there with like thousands of fish. It's huge.
Do they got archery equipment?
Yeah, you like all that shit? Bow and arrow. Yeah.
You got me with the bow and arrow. I'm like, ooh.
Oh shit! You're all about I would say you like outside activities and you like.
I do. I've always, my dad's family, his family, they're from Northern Virginia. Home Goods for Halloween. Yes. Got Home Goods so good at Halloween. But my dad's family, they're from Northern Virginia. And you can kind of separate my family between hunters and farmers. Like that's literally how you can separate the two sides of my lineage. But my dad's family hunts, and my dad had gotten me into bow and arrow shooting, like just because he used to do it. He used to go hunting like that. And I've always wanted to do it, but I don't know if I have the arm strength yet to do it, because you have weighted, the drawback is weighted. And then you also have to have the the physicality to do it. Don't know if I have that yet, but I do like looking and touching the things. So
they must have beginner bows that have like 50% strength or something where you can pull. Man, it must have something, I would think.
I'm sure they do. It's something I'll have to look into at a later date.
Well, the fact that you can, it's funny because you're wicked, like, no offense, but you're wicked chicky, you're girly, and to know that you're hunting with a bow and arrow, that's pretty fucking like, wow, this chick knows how to shoot you. And even just self-defense, for Christ's sake.
Duality is very important.
Dude, it's gotta be in this world. It's fucking kill or be killed, for Christ's sake, half the time.
I tell people a lot of the time that I'm very frilly, I'm very girly, I'm very pink, but then also I do fight with my hands. So I'm the best of both.
I would say I've seen chicks out there back into the shit and then eating fucking cold chicken out of the fridge. What's up? Okay, fuck. You always get that side. So I'm not judging, dude. Then I see dudes masculine me going, oh my God, my nail. I go, what? What is this? Compound bows. There you go. That's Rudy from the Apocalypse Project podcast. He'll have you guys on and shoot the shit. He'll have you laugh for an hour and a half. Compound bows. Try that out, Bunny, if you get a chance.
I'm gonna look into those because I've been wanting to get into shooting. I want to get a new guitar and I want to get into shooting again.
Guitar.
I just want to. Yeah,
look at you pulling us surprises at the end of the fucking show.
Oh, I've got all sorts of surprises.
Hey, can we go to about 8:20 or so? We get another 20 minutes out of you. You got to go feed the rabbit.
My day is free. I cleared the whole schedule out. I said I'm not.
Well, I tell everybody 60 minutes, give her a minute. But if I'm sitting there pulling the words out of their mouth for an hour, I'm like, all right, it's been an hour, guys. Fucking night. But you're a talker, so that's cool. I dig that.
Yes.
Nothing against former guests. Just next time you come on, talk. That's all. But a lot of you guys are pretty good. I'm getting buzzed. I start talking the truth when I get buzzed and I watch my mouth. But that's the thing about me, Bunny. You're gonna know right away is I'm real. I don't pull punches. I have no reason to kiss anybody's ass. Dying in a car accident for half a minute. My mom dying. My only child dying. I've been through shit. 45 years old. I don't give a fuck. So let's rock.
There's no reason. Like, look, the way I think of it is, people's opinion of me and the things I say ain't my business. That has nothing to do with me.
That's your problem, not mine.
Exactly.
And the thing is, if you're like, people tell me, they go, hey, how's your competition get haunted? And hey, what do you think about such and such podcast? I'm like, I really don't give a fuck. I really don't.
That's a silly question.
I literally get that in Messenger. I'll shit you not, Bunny. I get literally about 90 messages. You know who some of them are from, Bunny? Some of them are from fucking Daniel Radcliffe, the fucking guy who played Herman Munster's father, the Grandpa Munster, and the Munsters remake from Rob Zombie. He was on my show, and I got Daniel Roebuck, and I got his phone number. I got his cell phone number.
Oh, okay.
The guy who had the cats in the show Friends and was also in Home Alone and shit. I got his cell phone number. He was on my show.
Nice.
Dude, I'm not trying to brag, but Stacey Johnson Pennywise. So I'm just saying I have so much shit, and for people to go, what do you think about the Conjuring House? I go, I don't care. I'm talking to fucking Bunny next week. Suck my cock sideways. I mean, when you're busy doing and making you don't have time for what fucking Betsy Sue's doing or Billy Bob's doing, right, Bunny?
Right, exactly. And honestly, it's a little bit unhealthy to be worried about what everyone else is doing and what they think of you. Because at the end of the day, if I'm paying my bills, who are you to tell me about myself?
I'm not beating women. I'm father. There's not children that are going, I wish daddy fed me. I don't have any kids out there crying for me. I'm a good soul. I got no fucking pedophile contract on record. Nothing. No dead bodies they found on me yet. Sorry. I burned stage. Suck it. So I feel like, it's if at the end of the day, if I can go to bed knowing that no one's hurt because of me, and I'm not selling my soul to the devil to make $20, fucking right. If I'm working my ass off at a shit job and doing the podcast thing, talking to awesome people every week, dude, 4 years straight, every Thursday, whether I'm pissing blood or tired as a bastard, I'm on here. And I'm in a good mood now. I'm not trying to make you negative, but it's rough. And it's good to have good people to talk to because it's worth it. You're awesome. I'm going to steal 3 minutes of you.
As long as you are living your life and you're happy and who cares? All this stuff is arbitrary because when you die, people are still going to talk crap about you in your grave. So what's the matter? None of it matters. All this is social. All this is arbitrary. None of this really amounts to anything. But if you aren't happy with what you are doing, then what is the point?
What's the point? All this extra foolishness that people kind of sit and hyper focus on. At the end of the day, it's okay to understand that there's going to be people who do what you do better than you, but no one's going to do it like you because there's only one of you, allegedly, unless your space twin wants to come down and switch places with you. Which, come on, girl. Plot twist. Leave it to you to put a plot twist on that. You had
I put a
everybody go,
plot twist on everything.
that's fucking cool though. See, the thing is, I love about you is that you're tried and true, but you're also open to like, hey man, maybe the fucking Easter Bunny is real. Suck it. What are you gonna do? Why not? I mean, what's the harm in believing in Bigfoot? Well, I don't like pineapple on pizza. Then don't put it on it, asshole. I like it. Leave me alone.
Exactly.
Whatever,
It's the saying of, if you like it, I love it. Like, if it's not hurting no one, if it's not causing harm, just have fun with it. This world is too serious and too stressful to sit here and be mad, sad, and depressive about everything and fight everybody all day long. Just, who cares?
It's great. I just listened to you talk. I can feel it. I'm not trying to pull it out of you, but you can see the poison leaking out of your voice. You're just like,
I deal with it on a regular basis, and I've been through many trials and tribulations with people who.
There's some good though, right? I mean, there's some good, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
there is, but it's weird when jealousy springs up and people look at you a certain type of way because you are succeeding in a way that they aren't, and it's like you don't realize you're jealous of someone who didn't have options for a long time. You're jealous of someone who was sick and had to find their way. And it's not that I believe that everyone has a certain purpose. You just have to realign your dreams to what it is you want to do. Taking that out on the person you see in front of you who might be doing just a little bit better doesn't do anything. All it does, it makes your situation worse, because then you leave that person who is rooting and cheering for you and actually cares about you behind. You isolate yourself from that. And I've dealt with that over the course of many, even 2025, I'm still dealing with people like that. And it is something about the human psyche that bothers me, because in this spiritual world, there are billions of people. Being a medium, being a psychic, a card reader, we are always in demand. We are always going to be needed in some capacity. So where this jealousy and this competition comes from does not make sense to me. There are billions of people out there. You want to expand your market, learn another language and go find that market.
People go, well, she does this and he does. There's no individuality, and there should be, right? I mean, there is.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things I truly do not understand about us as people.
That's why you're independent.
Well, yeah, but also, I just enjoy doing things. And the thing is if you treat people well, the people who love you just as much as you love them will bring you up with them. When I'm up, you're up. That's how that's supposed to work. So does the spiritual community have to be as divided as it clearly is? It doesn't. It change your perspective. And again, if you feel that someone else can take your spot, maybe redefine what your purpose is, because it's not about money. I mean, yeah, we want to make money, we want to live, we want to eat, but our ultimate goal here is to be guiding lights for people. So why is all this jealousy here? Why is all the competition here? It doesn't resonate.
You can't have both. No, you can't go in someone and try to help them, and at the same time going back here on paranormal exposures or whatever the fuck. Like, get the fuck out, Zach Bay. Yeah, I get you guys. We're talking to Bunny Sugars. If you guys are wondering where she's been, I get it. She's not on as a guest. She's actually not been a guest on a lot of shows. I'm kind of her first, and I've taken it really easy. I bought her flowers at first. Don't worry, guys. But she did have her own show. She's a good speaker. She did have her own show. She's been around the block. Not in the fucking that way. I'll kill you. I am her manager, so fuck off. But she knows her stuff. If you want her for your show, your convention, you're willing to, not willing to do anything. So that is hoary. You're willing to do almost like any podcast or show, though, convention within reason. If the setup is right, if the travel is okay.
Yeah, that's the big part, the travel part. Travel part's kind of hard, but
it goes coming to California, but on your own dime. Well, no, you can pay for the flight. You cover your own hotel. We'll work that out, but we'll get you there. And for now, local guys, she's in New England, basically Connecticut area. Let's get her, guys. Thomas, you got her for shows. Let's get her a good deal. We'll get you for readings. Plug you. We still got another 10, 15 minutes, but let's plug you again. Where can people get personal readings, buddy?
So you can get personal readings from me on my Facebook page at www.facebook.com/thebunnyairy, and that is spelled BUNNIARY. You can also contact me personally through Facebook. You can also find me on Psychic Hotlines if you prefer more traditional approach. I am on mypsychicconnection.com. I am on Keen, and I'm currently on Purple Ocean as well. So you can find me on all those places, or if you want to skip the foolishness and not have a middleman, you can just find me on my personal Facebook page. I sell. Yes, or Adam. You're just
sorry.
Adam, and yes. Like,
the booking. I do. She did. She is part of it. I don't want to undermine. I don't want to cut you in, but you did. You are part of the services. I will do the dirty work for you. You don't have to talk to anybody. I'll just say, show up here. Here's your money. Boom. Or Buddy personally, but yeah, she'd rather you hit me up. Just if you know what I mean. Long story. I mean, if you know,
whichever works.
Yeah.
However you find me is how you find me, and however you find me is the right way, and that's what your spirit told you to do. So let's go.
Dude, you're fucking open and positive, and I like the energy spewing out of you an hour into the show. We still got a good 10, 15 minutes left. Is there anything we've left out that you want to talk about before we go? Like, do you have anything, like certain books you want to talk about? Anything? Okay, real quick. Bunny, what do you do besides bullshit? Like, do you and your husband just go for a ride out to eat? Go to the mountains? You guys have sex for 12 hours straight? What do you do to relax?
Oh, God. Relaxing is literally petting the rabbits, video games, and gardening. I'm a big gardener.
Ordering a pizza.
I love gardening. I love I am like a baby apothecary. I will say that. I'm full of
sage and stuff, like sage and
all of it. All of it. Native American specifically, now Asian based as well, because I've married into that. So the thing is, I do a lot of my own sort of herbal medicine work. I am now working on like a fire cider tonic, which is to help prevent colds and stuff like that. The recipe is not perfected yet. Please, like, give me like a couple more months. The recipe is not perfected. So before y'all
trial based.
However, it's not something I perform for a lot of people. People feel like when you do apothecary work, that it can be a cure-all for everything. And it's like, no, calm down. You have to, like, just like how there's a room for science, there's also room for medical science and spirituality as well. You have to mold them together. They're helping agents to each other, and you just have to be creative. Ooh, Danny made some fireside.
Dude, Danny gets those berries by power lines, those red berries, and makes shit out of them.
Yes, those berries.
He makes elderberry sauce. Dude, he made absinthe with me in Salem that night I met you. We were saying we get absinthe. We burnt the thing on. Oh my fuck! I got all lit. Dude, we get Chinese food out of
I think
we woke up on the couch. I don't remember.
That sounds like the moonshine my granddaddy made.
Dude, you fucking people from Connecticut, Thomas, Danny. I'm not trying to give away where you live, but you guys are I don't know, something in the water there. I gotta move there to try it.
How about absinthe up here and moonshine down south? I see the connection.
Now lobster rolls in Maine, Bunny, trifecta.
I can't do the absinthe. I will do the lobster rolls. I like food. I like alcohol.
Hot dada on a nice dark roll, fucking all toasted. Oh man,
that sounds delicious.
With some fucking fries or with some vinegar. Oh fuck me, I'm starving. That sounds good. You're coming up, buddy. You may come up. I'll get you guys a cheap hotel. We'll do the tour and get some lobster rolls and take some pictures and fucking. Maybe get you up for the podcast. We got to talk to Jeff. Maybe get you. What are you busy September 6th?
September 6th, to my knowledge, I ain't got squat going on that deep.
I think Jeff's looking for vendors for a decent price for it because he's a fellow member of the main Paracon in Augusta. Really? Let's try to get you to September 6th, which is my birthday. Thank you.
Happy almost birthday.
Thank you. You got to be there with me to celebrate now. We can get a piece of cake. We'll talk about that soon tomorrow when I'm not so buzzed after work or something.
Right. That's fine.
Another 10 minutes to go, Bunny. Anything you have left out?
So I do want to clarify, because I've said it a few times here, that I am a hoodoo practitioner, but I want people to come to an understanding about what that is and what that means. A lot of people think of it like that, like, oh, bad. It's not so much black magic. That's what a lot of people think it is. Hoodooism is more so focused in justice and defense and healing. It's not always a deep, dark, spiritual, boogeyman kind of thing. And that's what a lot of people assume it to be. So it can, yes, just like that. Like we're conjuring the dead. We're putting
That's where zombies started, was voodooism. Real zombies, supposedly, yeah.
Well, yes, because that is a thing that does happen. But no one ever questions, or at least what I want, especially the New England paranormal community, to understand that it's not always rooted in evil. It's not always rooted in bad. Sometimes these things are made in self-defense. And if a witch can do a jar, sour jars, y'all girls, y'all know, men,
y'all know what's up. Look at Buddy calling people out.
Because we are the same. We are of kin. But it's like if we could do sour jars for people who may not mess with us too much, and if we do lemon work where we put lemon in the freezer and things like that.
Awesome.
If we do those things and it's in the realm of self-defense, then hoodooism as a practice can also be seen in that same light. The difference is we've been told through media that this is a deep, bad practice and it's no good and it's bad and it's dark, evil magic. And it's not, because it actually comes from a place of healing. It is a mix of some Catholicism and some Christian symbols. A Bible can be used. A psalm can be a spell book. Like, put it out there. A psalm can be a spell book. Now,
think about you're in church, staying there singing together like a fucking cult.
Yes.
On Sunday. Oh,
you are praising, you are worshiping, and these are the same things that we do. It's just
you eat pieces of his bread. Here's some wine. Come on, guy. Sorry,
buddy.
No,
you're good. So I think a lot of my mission this year is to really put into focus that just because someone may practice voodoo or hoodoo, well, voodoo is the religion, the actual religion. Hoodoo is the practice. So there's a difference. However, just because someone practices these things doesn't mean that they are bad, because there have been so many times where living up here, I've been told, oh, don't tell people you're into that or you do that, because they're going to look at it and think you're evil. And it's like, well, I haven't done none to nobody. Nothing to nobody, unless you want me to. That's different. If you press a button combination, we can get it popping immediately. But it doesn't have to be. Like all of my work products, these are made by a hoodoo practitioner, and they're made to help people get through their day, make things easier, bring forth what it is you're looking for. It's not all bad. So I would love intentions.
I was just going to say this, pagans, the origin of witchcraft, the reason why we even have Christmas. I mean, it's hello, guys, Halloween.
Yes. So it's not all bad. It's not evil. It just, I want to really work with people understanding the way we look at this very centuries old religion or in spiritual practice. It's not right. It's not right. We've been conditioned to think it's this evil thing. And if you like me, if you've met me and you like me and you know what I do and you've bought my products and you know that I wouldn't really hurt a fly unless I had to, I wouldn't hurt a fly.
Defense
if you can see that within me, I'm a representative of, like, not the sole representative, but I'm a part of this practice as well. And if you can love me and like me and rock with me, it's not as evil as you think it is. No. It's sometimes it just might be a misunderstanding and there's room to learn. And I'm happy to explain and teach. So
explain and teach. That's the difference. People just leave it as it is and let you interpret it. But to explain and teach, you go, oh, look at this. Bunny's getting some fucking love tonight.
Oh, Mandy, thank you. You're sweet.
Well, Bunny, you're speaking what people believe and feel, but go, well, maybe I'm a pussy. Well, maybe I'm weird. Well, maybe no, because, dude, think about it. The only evil really is earth evil, pedophiles, rapists, all these people, arsonists. We're not spiritualists, dude. It's all about intention, guys. Yeah. Come on.
It costs $0.00 to be a decent person. It is free to just be a decent.
That's why I listen to heavy metal and I watch my horror movies. That's what my poison is. That's why
we're never going to be perfect people. I have a mouth slick as oil. Oh my God. When you get me in a moment, ooh, you can ask my friends. My mouth is devastating. I'm never going to say I'm a perfect person, but I try and be a good person and a better person than I was yesterday. And then sometimes I will step out of that better person to show you why I started my spiritual journey in the first place.
But it's there, Bunny. But for the
Yes.
most part, it's there. You wouldn't go overboard. You stick up for yourself. God bless you. But you're
Mhm.
not that level where you could be. I know Samai. I don't know if you know Samai Ellsworth. She's in the Enchantress from Connecticut.
Oh God, I love her so much.
She's part of the team. She's your sister in his work on the book, and she's re-signed with me next month. So I met her. She's fantastic. I mean, you guys have great. And people go to her, they go, "Well, that's kind of evil." Why? Because no, man.
No, not at all. Like, she's gorgeous. First of all, like, let's take a moment to be a part of the Samira Fam Club. Samira Fam Club. You're gorgeous. And that's that. That is that.
Well, I think people would love to see you guys hug. I think right there would be worth money itself, but that's just hugging.
At that convention, sometimes we cross each other's paths.
We're gonna get you a historical under convention. You guys, Heather, maybe a big Oreo cookie. It'd be fucking great. It'd be awesome. I'd love it.
But no, she is a beautiful spirit, and I absolutely adore what she does. Like, she is someone who I'm like, I feel very secure talking to you openly. And people like that are hard.
You should be jealous of her. In this field, normally people would go, "Oh, she must hate her. She must be jealous. Oh, she wouldn't talk to her." Well, no, but you guys actually get along. That's taboo in this field. That's why you're not a part of it. Either you a part of it. You're not. That's good.
If I'm jealous of it, she's gorgeous. Have you seen her? She's gorgeous. Like, that's where my jealousy is really admiration. Because I remember the first day I saw her, I was like, breath gone away. Like, not to boast too much, but I was just like, oh my God, she's gorgeous.
She loves you. She loves she loves us. I mean, dude, Bunny, you're awesome too. I love that you give positivity to everyone. You're not jealous of no one, dude. Even before the show, you weren't talking shit about. No, I love that. Sorry to cut you off.
No, there's no time. And you know what? Since I've turned 33 and I've grown up, I've realized that jealousy isn't really jealousy. Sometimes you admire that and you want those qualities within yourself, but it's how you go after those qualities in order to bring a little bit of that. Like, I have friends who do so well in this industry, and I'm like, I would love that for myself. And I would get jealous, but I realized it wasn't jealousy. It was, I want that for myself too. But then I realized I just got to work. I just got to put in the effort and work. And I got there.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the same way as my friend, but it's in the way that makes sense for me. So we're successful and we're good, but just in different ways. And that's okay. There's no jealousy.
It's supposed to be. You're not piggybacking. You're influencing. Oh, dude, look at that. Look at that. She is. She's saying things people are supposed to say. I wish this podcast 8 hours long, but not. I mean, I was. Buddy, with about 9 minutes to go, we'll go to 8:30. 9 minutes, an hour and a half. Yeah. What would you come back on? You're getting recorded now. There's witnesses. Would you come back on as a guest or co-host in the future before you block me?
Let's go. Before I block you, wow.
I always say it to my guests, I go, why would I block you? I'm like, oh, I'm just kidding. Because I actually had a guest or two block me before. I'm like, well, fuck you, whatever, man. I'm a heart. I'm a little much. I get it. But I'm a talker, man. I don't know.
That's fine. And you are just who you are. And who you are is good enough. We vibes over here. So let's go. I'm down for whatever. Just throw me a bunny. Are you free? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Well, say if I got another, yeah. If I got another, someone in your category, someone like a goods maker, someone who's a spiritualist, maybe. Even if I get Smile on, have a three-way. Or have a three-way. I'm sorry.
That'd be fun.
Have you two on it with me.
That'd be fun. That'd be a good time. Honestly.
Okay, have her on too, over 4 way. But you know what I mean? We'll talk. Obviously, we'll be professional. Yeah. And we'll talk. And I got to get you to some shows. Guys, get Bunny on your show. She's not a stranger, as you can tell. She knows her shit. Get her on your convention this year. Hit me up. Hit her up. One of us up. Historical Haunted Booking LLC up. We'll talk about flight arrangements, hotel, whatever. If it's not that far, she can drive, whatever. New England-based, Connecticut-based. Let's get her there. She's willing to go. 2025 is the year of the bunnery. Let's do it, guys. Yeah, it is.
The year of the rabbit. Not really. Actually, I think. What?
I don't know. My calendar's on 1976. It says Year of the Rabbit.
I'll be quite frank. I don't even remember what day it is half the time. So we just here.
But real quick though, I mean, you are open. You said earlier to spiritual or just open panels.
Yeah, I definitely am. Like, I have a lot to say, and honestly, I respect everyone's spiritual practice, no matter what that is. So I'm open to conversation, because at the end of the day, your spirituality has nothing to do with me, but it has but it's for you. Your spirituality is for you. And all I can sit here and do is respect it. You could praise the flying spaghetti monster. I still respect it. It has nothing to do with me. If it makes you happy, feel good, and feel secure in what you're doing in life, go for it. I don't care. So I'm here for a good time.
You're not showing people what's up, kind of giving them what they're right. I get that. You kind of just get shown what's shown. It's just you.
Yes.
I think that. You probably, and you take, like I said, if you ever take that, if you do hear from Bunny, it's not she's ignoring you. Busy chick, lot going on. You know what I mean? She goes through shit just like anybody else. So either message me, there's working in the booking. If she don't respond, it's what she's not.
Yes.
You know.
I never want anyone to feel like I'm ignoring them. I'm just
life's busy. Life's busy.
I'm tired. Going through Behçet's disease, trying to run a business and do readings, it can be a little bit challenging. And I'm up for the challenge, but sometimes I am tired, and that's why I hibernate in the winter. So you'll start seeing more of it.
Yeah. And then, dude, it's your life. You don't have to explain to anyone. That's what I'm for. Hit me up. And she explains to me. But no, seriously, hit me up, guys. Raph, all you guys earlier, probably not watching anymore. That's fine. I get it. We're going late. Message me if you want. I'll talk to you this weekend when I'm not so drunk. I'm not drunk.
Hey, as long as you had a good time, we'll hit back up whenever.
I usually do. I'm not gonna lie. I usually do. I love talking to people, but sometimes it's like, all right, it's been an hour, and I'm not gonna lie. People, it's been an hour, but I'm sorry. But with you, with anybody else, there's a lot of people out there that like to talk, and it's fun.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
We're having a good time. 5 minutes left to go. Let me think if I got any last minute questions. Something fun. Well, you said you'd never been to Maine, correct? Ever? Yeah. You can remember Portland?
No. We talked about having the honeymoon in Maine, but we haven't gotten there.
Oh, let's bring you and him up to Maine and get a lobster roll. That'd be fun. I think we'll talk about that sometime. You ever let me know this summer? I think it'd be great. I want to get you to convention in Augusta in September. Get you and him a hotel room, probably, maybe paid. You might have to drive up here from Connecticut. It'll only be about 3 hours. But I think that's not bad. Good. If hopefully they can cover your hotel. I wouldn't say why not, buddy. But yes, Roseanne, awesome. So, Bunny, man, you got some more crafts coming out. I see springtime. You got a whole lineup coming out. You got more lined up for the summer.
I'm working through the summer. So unfortunately, I ended up getting sidetracked because that's just how my life goes. So right now we have the new designs for the products. I am working mentally to try and make a new scent, and it's going to be for bedtime, for nighty nights, for sweet dreams. So I'm trying to work on that, and I'm going to keep y'all posted on Facebook. I'm trying to post to Facebook more. If you notice, I'm trying. So I have something lately.
It's more active. Yeah, it is.
Yes, but then I get tired and I'm like, oh my God, I can't.
But that's why I come in. Sure.
You'll just be like, get it done.
You got it, girl.
I am working on a new product. It's just not ready yet. So hopefully by the summer, but we'll see.
Okay. Basically, stay tuned to the Bunny Sugars, Historically Haunted Booking LLC, and Adam Began. Stay on to the show. We'll have updates on here. I share on this page. And when Bunny gets out of the slumber, when shit's going on again this summer, we'll bring her back on, catch up with some more artists and shit. A couple minutes left to go, Bunny. I gotta admit, dude, you're an amazing person to actually meet in person. Appreciate you being part of the agency, not bringing any drama, not going, well, you didn't do this. Well, I paid you to do this. You don't bitch and moan to me like some people do. I appreciate that. You're very chill. You've been very awesome to work with, very easy to work with, guys. Get Bunny Sugars up for anything. Like I said, message me. Appreciate you guys watching all day. The questions, everybody tuning in. Tune in. Next week, I have another guest from the booking agency, Kara Phillip. She's amazing. Ooh. She does in Chicago. Does a lot of the history Rock and Roll Museum, Route 66. Very cool. She's getting into the Obscura podcast. She'd have you on. I think a lot of people think they see you and you see you're pretty and you do your candle things, but they don't know about your card reading because you don't promote it much. That's where I come in.
Yes, I need to start doing it more. Look, I've already mentally said I need to do it more. We're working on it. It's just I don't want to be a traditional, here's what your love forecast looks for the day. I don't want to do that. I want to do something fun. And
a TikTok message. I see you need a reading. I guess.
Yeah, I don't got time for that. Because usually when I get the message, unfortunately, I'm very direct. I'm very blunt. And I'm like this in my everyday life. And so I have to tailor it on social media to not be as blunt, but at the same time, I don't know. I almost don't care. It's just.
I know. It seems like it's like that. You do it not to make fame. I get you. But those are the real ones, Bunny, though. That's why you're real, because you don't look for the sense because you don't want it. That's why I say, oh, shit, she's real. Dan Aykroyd would be like, "Oh yeah, let's do it."
Like, all I want is to pay my bills and have peace. That's it.
Nothing wrong with that. Feed your bunny some carrots. Hey, I gotta ask you real quick before we go. What do you feed your bunnies? Lettuce, rabbits? I mean, lettuce, carrots?
So rabbits have a pretty diverse diet, actually. Their main food is hay. So Timothy hay, every day, all day. That is on demand. That is their
cow
main
hay?
food source. Huh?
Cow hay? Like hay?
Like Timothy hay, like horse hay, like the hay you feed the hay, the farm animals, all of them. Yes.
No shit.
So there's that. But then there's pellets. So it's like basically a Timothy hay pellet. It has some extra nutrients in it. They get that at night, so they leave me alone while I'm sleeping. And then they get a spring mix. So you go to like Stop and Shop or whoever, you get the bowl of spring mix, and it's just mixed vegetables, mixed dark leaves specifically, and they eat that. And they have that twice a day, once at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. So my schedule revolves around them.
It's almost worse than a fucking kid, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. It's just as bad. I feel like it's closer to like toddlerhood. They're kind of like a dog, a cat, and a toddler mixed together. They love you on their own terms, and then they want everything to do with you at once, because this boy gets mad if I'm not near him 24/7. That's why he lives in my room. And then half the time they have tantrums. They have the craziest tantrums. Aww. And I'll just go, what do you want from me? He also wakes me up.
I love that. They sleep with you? Boy, oh, Bunny, that's killer.
If you see that little blue blanket right there, that's his blanket. He sleeps at my feet. And at 5 o'clock promptly every morning, he sits himself right here so that I suffocate. So I wake up and feed him.
Does he purr? Do they purr like cats?
Yeah, they chatter their teeth. Yeah, when you pet them, they chatter their teeth. And it's really soft and you don't always hear it, but that just means they're happy. Or they'll do it while they're staring at you.
Oh, that's fucking dope. That's freaky. Yes, that's kind of cool. What's his name? What's the big boy's name?
His name is Toro. That means fatty tuna, because he is the most expensive cut of. Look, my husband was a sushi chef for the longest time, and a Toro is the fattiest part of the tuna, and that is the most expensive fish you can get, because usually it goes at market price in a sushi restaurant. So it's one of the most expensive ones, and he is a spoiled prince. So we call him a fatty tuna because he is expensive and spoiled.
He's the king of the house, correct? He's the leader, right?
Well, he wants to be. My girl in the living room, Nori. Nori means seaweed. She's my cave dweller. She doesn't like too much attention. She's not very photogenic. She's like, leave me alone. But Nori is actually older than Toro. Toro came first, though. Nori came after. And so Toro tries to fight Nori for dominance because he doesn't want to share me. Nori will put the paws on him real good.
The rabbits fight?
Yes. Ooh, go on the TikTok or the YouTube or whatever. Look up rabbits fighting.
Fuck, I don't get you on TikTok. I got to get you on both.
Oh, yeah, I am on TikTok. I have a TikTok. It's not active right now, but it's there. It's there.
Oh, I got to follow you. I didn't realize you had to look you up. Is it the Bunnery or Bunny?
It's just Bunny Sugars.
Oh, look. Oh, that's a cute name. Yeah, it is. Well, they're fur babies, but they're like rabbits. I mean, I guess it is fur. It is technically fur.
Yeah, it's fur. It's fur. It's just different like varieties. Toro's plush, Nori's more silken because she's like a different fur variety. But no, they
kick you? They power kick you with their back feet?
I've never had them kick me. Toro will they'll with their front feet, they'll kind of punch with their front feet. Okay. Or he'll bite my ankle. It just depends. If I'm in his way, he'll bite my ankles. He's rude.
Bad boy.
That is a spoiled child. I did the works with him, and I take full responsibility because he is my fault.
I take full responsibility. Look at you getting all worked up like it's your 8-year-old Brad at elementary school. He just won't sit down in class.
No, that's Toro. He thinks he is king of the streets, and I'm like, I just live here. This a house. I just live in it.
Hey, I got a question. If I could get you to Maine or conventions, would you travel with them? Or him?
Probably not. I would love to, honestly, but I don't think
leave him for a weekend. You could leave him for 3 days. No.
Yeah, I can get someone to watch them. They can have designated. They have designated babysitters when I'm not home.
He'd be pissed. Oh boy.
I would love to travel with them. I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, cool. Bunny with Bunny at a convention. Oh, look at Bunny's got a bunny. That'd be kind of. Want a selfie? $20, fucker. Sign.
You want to? Tora will take pictures with you for $20. I
Look
just
at him.
don't know what I want to do with that.
He's the shine of the family. Look at him. Go, boy. Nothing wrong with that.
He is the big baby, big giant baby.
Oh, all right, Bunny. We still have an hour and a half of your time. We went over. It's just cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you back on again as a guest or co-host in the future. Thank you for letting me rob you your time on this Thursday night.
Of course, I'm more than happy to let you rob my time. I would have just been playing MMORPGs anyway. So hey, we're doing constructive.
Look at that. Someone's got the energy like me. ADHD rules, doesn't it? That's awesome. You got it like me. I can tell.
It's great up until you're trying to figure something out, and then you start forgetting what it is you were doing because you done found something else.
Never needed coffee. I drink coffee for the taste. I really don't need it. I don't need cocaine. None of it. I'm just hyper.
No, I had to quit coffee because it made me sleepy. I was like, well, dang.
I'm like, this is cocaine? Ugh, I got weed stronger than this. Anyway, dude, Bunny Sugars on Facebook, The Bunnery, Historically Haunted Booking LLC. This is Historically Haunted Vodcast. This will be up on YouTube. Check out the YouTube channel next week. Kara, Patrick, Bunny, it was a pleasure. We'll get you on as a co-host, or at least like a triple. We'll get you on with another. You're awesome. We're gonna get you back.
I would be more than happy to. And thank you so much for having me, y'all. This is so much fun.
Well, as your booking agent, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. I'm just kidding. Oh, that a girl. I'm just joking. I'm going to get you booked from some more. I'm just here
for the ride. Just tell me which way to go, and I'll go.
Oh, dude, I love that, guys. Hit up me for Bunny stuff. Bunny will be on some more podcast, Diego, and then we'll talk to him soon. So happy Thursday, guys. Have a good weekend. We'll talk to you soon. From Bangor, Maine, Connecticut. Bunny. Oh, hold on real quick. She loves you.
Oh, I love you too, Kate. I love you guys so much.
Thank you guys for watching. See you next week, Kara Phillips. See you on the YouTube channel. Bunny, have a